Learning physics not only makes you smarter, but it also activates new areas of the brain. A Drexel University study found parts of the brain not associated with learning science become active when people try and solve physics problems. The researchers used fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging, to measure blood flow in the brain as participants completed a physics reasoning task. They examined the data before a course on the concepts and after. The neurobiological processes that underpin learning are complex and not always directly connected to what we think it means to learn, said Eric Brew, an associate professor in Drexel University's College of Arts and Sciences. Approximately 50 student volunteers took part in the study. They were taught a physics course that utilized modeling instruction, a style of teaching which encourages students to be active participants in their learning. Before, the volunteers answered questions from the Force Concept Inventory, a test that assesses physics knowledge at the early college level. The students underwent fMRI while taking the test. After taking the class, they again took the test while under fMRI. Before the class, the scans revealed that the parts of the brain associated with attention, working memory and problem-solving, the lateral prefrontal cortex and parietal cortex, showed activity. After taking the class, scans revealed increased activity in the frontal lobes which are linked to learning. However, the posterior cingulate cortex, which controls episodic memory and self-referential thought. The researchers say this shows that the brain's activity can be modified by different forms of instruction. These changes in brain activity may be related to more complex behavioral changes in how students reason through physics questions posed relative to pre-instruction, Brew and his co-authors wrote about the study. These might include shifts in strategy or an increased access to physics knowledge and problem-solving resources. An aim of the study is to understand how the form of teaching used and how it encourages students to understand new concepts. Physics is a really good place to understand learning for two reasons, Brew said. First, it deals with things that people have direct experience with, making formal classroom learning and informal understanding both relevant and sometimes aligned, and sometimes contrasted. Second, physics is based in laws, so there are absolutes that govern the way the body works, he continued.